Yeah.
Maybe.
Pre-pot. Pre-pot?
Okay.
Classic Marsh.
Remember,
What?
you
That
don't
was
Aim
10
shot at 2.
What? That was no. Look at my stream.
No, that was at like 2.
Someone has to stand on Custodian Raffle.
Please.
Oh Jesus.
Please stand on me.
And
You can come into melee, I think, sir.
I think this is
Can we
like
get
Una,
probably-
right?
Swap
Yeah,
res
it is.
Exactly, yeah. My ass
Grab
was
the
on
boss,
me.
grab the boss.
Thank you.
Now we spread.
Oh shit.
I think you don't want to stand on people, right?
Pretty sure you do. That you leech health.
But you have to leech, yeah.
Oh, I see. I see.
So what's the frontal like? How can I know? That's...
Volatile
Stand on
ejection
me,
came
man.
up. I don't know if that's supposed to happen.
I'll stand on stairs.
I think those orbs are like Crucible Boss 1, right?
Okay.
Yeah, like it just hits Lenti. Like, how do I know that that's? Is this a target?
It's the volatile erosion. I'm not sure if it's supposed to go in front of them or if it's
Oh,
supposed to go behind.
it's a line. So 3 players get marked, and it's a line from them, or
Okay.
from the boss, I think.
Behind them. So do you want to stack it on
I'm
side or
looking
something,
for
maybe?
a debuff. that I can- Okay, volatile injection. Is that what it is?
That's what it is
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
that-
I think
yeah,
that's
the
the
volatile
So
ejection.
Plenty can
yeah.
stay alive for a second. Oh, okay. Whenever those lines came out, they just like killed 4 of us immediately. Just
It could be overtuned, but obviously, but
it's if you have the 2 hits, you take increased damage the second time.
Talk to the guy.
yeah. So you can't get hit.
Don't run past the NPC.
The first one.
Sponge killed us all.
Yo, it did not reset the cooldown on my Covenant ability.
It's less.
What-
It's not coming
It's 3 minutes. What do you mean?
Oh, mine's 2.
Fuck you, Staxy.
Yeah, what the hell? I got a minute left on this.
I think you'll be okay.
Where's my soul stone?
How come you get a transmog?
Are you even in the raid? Where are you?
Yeah,
I don't know. I had a lot of chances.
I'm a monk. I'm a Volpera. Volp gang, dude.
Oh my
Yeah, dude.
god.
Furry gang, yo.
Dude,
Woo.
I fucking love Volperas. I don't care what anybody says. The shit's great.
I need a new character now that he likes Vulpera.
Dude, I have a character on retail that's Volpera.
Alright, I put a countdown. Wait, what the fuck?
Is this go?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
3,
go. This
2,
is go.
1. I'll just count them down. I don't know if we're getting different times or not.
I guess we are.
Definitely getting different times.
I'll just count them down.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Not like we have potions. To keep them inside this thing? Or what the fuck?
Okay,
I
one's
don't-
on me. Don't be on me.
Question.
Don't be on me. Good. You can also do a good job at making sure that you're not in between. They're not in your line.
That's a friendly effect.
Yeah, that's a hunter ability.
What?
Then Alex, you need to be on stacked with these
Yeah, you
stacked.
need to be stacked. Yeah.
Spread, right?
As much as you can, yeah.
I'm lagging a bit.
It's not telling me how many stacks you have, it's just telling me when it's on.
It's on the boss. It's just like,
Oh.
see, he's at 10 stack. Growing hunger.
Uh-oh.
Each play attack he does, just like,
Open
doesn't
the lines.
keep-
We're gonna have marks on them. I'll tell melee to look backwards, but there's little arrows on top of their head.
Chirara
That's
there.
different. Is it possible?
Uh,
Let's talk after.
Yeah, it's-
I think we just need marks on one side of
Yeah.
the room
Yeah.
that they go to, and everyone else.
Zach,
is
did you
not
take
on
any
that side of the
damage
room.
there?
Spread,
What do you do?
Spread.
I need people on raffle.
Hey, sir, can you res me? Actually? You're not busy.
You can hit the orbs too to clear them.
How much damage did it do?
Careful, not all at once. Just,
Does it do raid wide damage?
yeah. If you're near it, yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, these stacks on the boss are super deadly. Jesus.
Yeah, boss hits pretty hard.
So like 14, he hit me for what? Melee swing for 20k? 3 times in a row?
Hunter right now. That's circle.
That's a hunter ability.
Are we okay to stand in this?
Yes, that's a hunter ability. Doing damage to the body.
Oh, God.
I've been dodging that. Wow.
Down midnight died
We're
because
about
of
to
it.
die.
That's gonna kill you.
A boss ability. This is consumed. This is when he's 100% energy, he sucks, and you have to be far away from him, yeah. Otherwise he leeches the health.
Where's the legendary vendor?
You talk to the Rune Carvator in the Ring of Fates. big moose on the first floor.
Oh, those lines are only going out to ranged, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
So
we just
far,
need
yeah.
to designate a side that the ranged are on.
Yeah, I'm clearing markers.
Yeah.
I'm sure I saw a mark on Chiraro, right? Didn't it?
Yeah, I had one.
Well, yeah, some
No.
melee get marked too. So
The mark.
Fire
I
mark
haven't
just
seen
Nah,
that.
it's so annoying.
Stop
But yeah,
pressing
just
the
run
button,
through
Marsh.
I'm just putting
Yeah, we
some
just
markers
did
down.
would run.
Take it with the side of the boss, right? Like not just on the.
Is anybody using weak ores? And if so,
No.
what
No.
version?
You have to download the beta version.
Yeah, I know, but you can download it via Twitch, and the one I got
Uh,
from that add-ons folder was like crashing me yesterday.
In the WeakOrs channel on Discord, AC linked a bunch of working.
So
like,
if you get the
add-on.
good, someone put a gateway down without even me telling them. If you get the debuff, we'll start at moon, and if you get the debuff with the circle on your head or the triangle or whatever, go to the left. And melee will start on green, and if you get the thing with this triangle on your head, go to the left. And look behind you, melee, to make sure that you're not gonna just like screw over a range and vice versa for range, but it's a little easier for them. We'll try that. And then
Make sure to set the gateway as your focus.
Is that off?
I could.
Awful boss.
Oh, I don't have it.
You just bark me at the start when I go in the pool.
Okay.
Is Zan connected yet? Let's do a pull and we'll cure again. Here. I put the countdown out. I'll call it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
On
Why are
his
you putting
stream,
the
it's
countdown out?
accurate.
I mean,
No,
it's
his
clearly
count's
a
different
bug.
than ours.
I'm just gonna call it. I'm just doing it for myself. How fast did those go out?
Like 3-4 seconds.
Okay. Stack this guy right here.
How many stacks do you think, Snooze?
No.
Spread. I think we'll get that line ability here shortly. I wouldn't stand over the left. Because you got the ability. Go left. You have it. Perfect. Stack with your friends.
Anti-magic?
Can we clear these with immunities or something? I'll try it.
You can just soak them.
Oh, they don't do anything?
Soak 'em, yeah.
I mean,
It's a
they do
little
some
bit-
damage, but
Splash
not
damage.
much.
I'm taunting here. Do you have bark up?
Spread.
Bark snooze?
I don't.
Resume if you can add stack. When you're not busy.
Oh fuck. That was
It's
stupid
okay.
of me.
No, you're good, you're good. Let me know if you want stack soon.
Keep
I
getting
have
the
mark
same.
in 6 seconds.
I'm stacking you.
Bark Nucky, actually.
To the left.
I got him.
I have a bunch of shit.
You have mark as well.
Ow.
Works.
Spreading.
He's
Yeah,
about
how
to
are we supposed to-
consume. He's about to hit 100% energy, so we want to run away here in a sec.
I don't know how we're
Consume,
supposed to
run
stack and not stack here. I feel like we don't want to do the gateway strat thing, because then it just leaves the people who took it, like, stuck over on the
that are
side.
targeted, they just
That's
stand
why I
still.
died.
Everybody else moves away from them, right? Like that.
Yeah, or like, we loose stack on like where moon is, and then the people who are targeted just run to the right a little bit, or like get out of the stack.
Need to clear some orbs too, I think.
Yeah, we'll do some orb clearing. What about...
I'm gonna switch talents soon.
So we can have 2 camps, and if you get the line things, you just go in the middle of these markers. Is that a little better? So we can...
If you overlap with another person, is that?
Why do you want to have 2 camps?
Yeah, like doesn't make any. I think you just have the people just stand still and everyone else just moves away from them. I don't know. You can try different stuff, whatever.
You get hit twice by the line.
Get one shot if you get hit twice by a certain one.
I
Yeah.
don't know
Be
if
better.
because that
Two points
requires
stack
everyone to
up.
pay... Like, the issue with that is, like, in melee, they can't see behind them. So we need to be taking those lines. Those people need to
Well,
be
this-
dictating where it goes, right?
I mean, I think ideally in melee, you can angle yourself so that it just goes to the side of the room, right? If you move closer to the boss, right? Stuff like
Why don't
that.
we just
You
loose
angle
stack like between the markers here, and then if you get it, you move outside of the markers, and you tank the boss right where he's at.
Sure, that works.
That's probably better, yeah.
Yeah, melee
Okay.
can move on like
Melee
the,
can go ahead.
move on, yeah, we can move on like the complete left side or the complete right side, so like it hits literally no one.
Yeah, we can make some pretty extreme angles with it, so it like goes.
Yeah. Just goes like a 90-degree just towards the wall, you know what I mean? Like to the
Yeah.
left or right of the boss, or even behind the boss, like where he's facing right now, stuff like that. So keep it away from the range, yeah.
If you get the heal absorb, you should probably go into melee.
Yep. Is that the circle thing or whatever?
Yeah.
Soak or something?
Oh, that's a good call.
So you probably don't want to stand on the tanks if you do have that, just so that you're not leeching from us or we're getting slapped.
Stand on top of like me 6. We're all in melee. It's fine.
I'm just doing the countdown for myself, and then I'll call local one for the raid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that was good in melee. Really nice there. He can taunt.
The circle's just one shot, man. What the hell just happened?
Question, please pay attention. Stack on Marsh and Talenti. We only need 3
I'm going
people.
into melee.
Just go into melee.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna turn all
There are
mine
not that many melee. That's the problem.
and I'm running into melee now.
Do 2.5k per tick and like suck 1k. So you just
You have
need
bark up?
No. It's 30 seconds longer cooldown than usual since.
Okay.
What's that giant circle in melee?
What are you talking about?
We don't actually have that many melee. That's the problem. So
Yeah, if a melee gets it, you
when
just
there's like 2 melee alive and range come in, those 2 melee just get destroyed.
You can also just stand on a partner in range.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to move this.
But we need to do a little bit better with the volatile ejection.
Okay, so see, this circle's growing on me. When
It's
I
like
have
Elgin
the thing.
off.
So this is get out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the consume is you have to run away.
I think before this, we want to probably bring him to like the back of the room and then run, like position him as close to the wall as we can.
I think we just run backward.
You just run away from him. He doesn't.
Darkness or something down at X.
That's what I mean. Just like
Yeah, we
move him
probably need to
further
stack.
to mitigate that.
We could probably move him a little.
I haven't had any issues with that in range, so I think it's more just melee needs to get out.
Try summoning me one more time.
Sure.
Yeah, the hunter shit's so annoying. I hope they make that personal.
Can't see anything in melee. Says you have a summon pending, Sam.
Kick me and win.
There, did you get that?
Yeah.
Is this the thing? This like blue circle?
Yeah,
It's
this is it.
fucking
This is
so
horrible.
dumb.
It's retarded.
What
I thought it was
ability?
bad.
It's unintended.
Ground effects through it.
Well, the problem is this boss's effects are all blue, so like.
What
It's
it,
even- it looks like
what
something
does
ability
that
is that?
affect?
Hunters.
Yeah, but which hunt? Like all hunters?
Kyrian.
Okay.
Go make a new character.
Oh, that's the 30% crit thing, right?
Probably one of those things where it's we're not supposed to see it. Only he's supposed to see it. Whoever the hunter is that has.
Just file it as a bug or a feedback.
Yeah.
Try again one more time.
The in-game stopwatch is on the clock 20. You click it, you click the clock, and then you hit show stopwatch.
Slash stopwatch.
Or I guess you could do that too.
You get it, Jam?
Hold on.
Yeah, that works too.
should we just keep pulling, honestly?
Try.
Yeah,
One more
don't wait.
You can also just run to the instance.
It says summon already pending.
The,
Traffic visible.
When you get the circle, like whatever, the one that you drop off, like explodes or whatever, and you drop it off and it spawns a little orb, I don't know if it's worth it, but you should just soak it at that point too. I don't know.
Yeah, the orb doesn't do that much damage.
So.
Yeah.
You
In
can
the fight, there was just orbs everywhere. Unless you want to have a hunter like turtle and just run through and pick everything up, or a pally with bubble.
Maybe off tanks go through and kind of work through them.
We could.
I've
We
just
could.
been,
Yeah.
I've just been running into them. They don't do much damage.
They don't do a whole lot. Yeah. If you're going to drop it, just drop it and then hit the orb as well to clear it.
1. Yeah, I think the off tank idea is actually really good. They can do it.
No,
like,
no, we're not
how
going down
often
that
do
road
you
again.
Swap.
We're swapping about 10 stacks or not. I don't know if that's like intended.
Probably end up being more when we're higher item level.
Guy's hitting pretty hard though.
Someone has
He hits it hard.
What are you? Jesus,
I'm getting lag.
Yeah, I'm
Anybody else?
lagging like crazy right now.
I'm lagging.
I was spamming my teleport button to get that out, and I think it just like went off right in the group.
See how things expanding. So the people who are affected with the circles, it expands.
It's based on your life. If you have less life, you have a larger circle.
Because I had Burning Rush on that, I see.
You can simp is super easy.
Yep.
Flash these orbs? I'm just running around picking them up.
Zakon, Cowstaff, and Marsh.
Yeah, but these things.
Cosmic out, Cosmic out.
He only missed like one Nucky, so.
Spread.
So when we swap like this, we could just go around, run around, and pick them up. Yeah.
I'm coming in.
Okay.
I'll Devo this.
I think I got them all.
Pick up your orbs. You have Devo?
Stack on X or get
Run
the
away.
Get the bear. Get the bear. Get the bear.
Too close.
He does also drag you in, so don't just stand still. Oh Jesus.
Oh rip.
The one bad part about a blood DK on this kind of fight is you walk away and you have no bone armor and no runic power and you just kind of die. I didn't think about that.
Wide aspects. There were a lot of things.
Let's just wipe and go again. What are the orbs created by?
This these circles right
These-
here.
Well,
So
we
you
have
go-
right here.
So when it fades, you want to move away from the orb.
Doesn't do a massive ton, but just be careful with your health if you walk into them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We've seen all of the abilities though, so.
If we add
The size of the circle is based on how much missing health you have. So
We just have to top people before.
you wanna
Yeah.
try adding elements of defense.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
Zevia, you wanna try? Or Wit?
I'll try.
Yeah, I can go.
Well, let's just use this. I think it's Zevia. He's healed.
Oh,
Plus
it says Zan's
Just use
offline again.
something
Do both.
for-
I keep getting the same error. Just.
How often are those things coming out? The
But you can go back
The
to yes, we'll just try
lines or
with
whatever.
5 and see what happens.
Where are the lines going?
Like the idea was that if you're in this like, pyramid triangle of markers, you should be safe. And if you have a line, you go outside of that.
If you're inside the flying V, you should be fine.
Because I was, and I got killed.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
they've been. This is what I'm saying. Like, we need to handle them better. Like, people who have them need to move to the outside of these markers.
well, how
Like,
often do they come out? Can we just try and look at like a healing cooldown or something?
So
for
if
the-
you soak
no.
multiple lines, they do increasing damage.
Right,
So
yeah.
the third one, if you get hit by all three, you're going to take about 150k.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Yeah,
you
you don't need it. There's only 3 people. You don't need a healing cooldown for that. Unless you get hit twice. But Desolate is where we would probably want to put healing cooldowns.
Again,
Is radar
what is
damage.
when you get targeted? What is it?
The volatile ejection.
Volatile ejection. Okay.
That right there.
Okay.
And that.
I'll try to
that's
keep
what-
an eye on that. Just call it out right away.
Yeah. If we're in melee, you can literally just move like. Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. You can move to the right or left of the boss, like on his legs right now. So easy. But range
yeah,
needs to
melee.
make sure
I think
that
the problem is getting hit by ones that are targeted on ranged people while you're in melee.
Yeah.
It's really easy to handle from melee.
Yeah. Ideally, obviously, we'd be safe between purple and green, but we're not right now. So.
Maybe we could just make like one marker on the range side.
Oh shit, that's wrong button. Restart it. Restart it.
Just go. Can we
Just
reset?
go. You might as well. Nope. We reset.
We could have melee just like stack on purple, and then
Just die.
ranged always try to go right or just through the group, and we'll make sure there's no melee in the group.
Yeah, I was saying like on the range side we could have like one marker, and then like on like the complete left side that's where you drop it, and on the right side it would always be safe or something like that.
Maybe I'm not doing anything. Just
stack up with these, man.
Invite me again.
what kind of issues are you having, Zone?
I keep getting error 132.
What's that?
Have you tried disabling all add-ons?
Yes. I had to reset my UI.
Really? It's like a Lua
it
error? Is it a Lua
I
error?
had UI, though.
I think it's a game crashing error.
Hold on, let me just.
Hey,
We got him.
Woo!
Do we have live logs for this, or?
Yes, there's
They're
logs
posted.
I need to reload UI. Hold on.
I was just about to give Tail Sass, but I forgot I don't log in beta. It's not set up.
Okay, fuck it. Whatever.
So do we want to try something different, or still the just don't be in the triangle when you get it?
What'd you say before? We can try that.
We could have the melee on like purple, and the range just make sure they don't drop it on blue. So like range can be loosely spread and just try to run right, or make sure there's no other range near you.
Something?
Yeah, and then melee would just sidestep to the left of purple, because that no ranged is going to be like over in that corner.
So it's staggered on each side.
Yeah.
I want to do it like Desolate Host.
Where do
You
range
kind of
drop?
just chop the room. Would you ask, Marsh?
Where is range optimal position for dropping?
Range can drop anywhere as long as you
Anywhere.
don't cleave anybody.
Sure.
So we can spread out to like just, I don't know, while you're standing here, make sure there's nobody in front or behind you.
Okay, let's go. Sure, let's hear. Remember to ignore the countdown. It's just for me.
And then,
Hold again.
Alright,
Someone hold, right,
Sarara.
just go.
we're going. Try to pull him back. Okay, yeah.
Ejection.
Wait, come give me love.
Convoking, I can't move.
You guys don't want to be over there. Range shouldn't be past blue.
I'm lagging a little bit.
Yeah, range should be over here. Or some sort.
Spread.
That.
Yeah, it's lagging bad. It's okay.
So
Should we just all pick up our
I'm
own?
clumping
Or
it.
maybe not. That's maybe too risky. Can we rest Talenti?
Trying to grab these orbs here.
Yeah, trying to. I need people on Ruffle.
I got Talenti up. Oh no, he's gone.
Oh shit, you got
You're not like.
I think just take away the blue marker, and range should not be. Or move it.
My weaker works. My weaker works.
Be further out, I think, because We have like no room in melee.
Give a
You guys seen on that marker?
Well, yeah, range should not be anywhere to the left of blue.
What? If they get targeted, they need to be, right?
No, that's
No,
what
we
we were
decided
saying.
we're going
Is
moon.
range do not go to the left of blue ever. If you get targeted, you just drop it where you're at, or like just move so you don't cleave people with it.
So where does melee go?
Melee would go left. So you, like all the area to the left of blue and purple is melee area.
So it's opposite sides.
We're stacking on green.
So you stack on purple, and then you just shift like to the left. So that way the melee ones will always go to a place where there's no ranged, and the melee will try to never move past purple, so like we basically divide the room, right? And melee get like a quarter and range get 3/4.
So range to go right with our target drops?
You just drop it where you're standing. Because there won't be any... Well, yeah, I mean, don't
okay.
hit people with it, but...
Well,
Here's
there's
what we're
clumps of
gonna
people
do.
everywhere if we're all spread out.
Let them talk. Go ahead.
If we just turn the boss to face like where I'm at now, then melee can have like the entire other side. Like everything over here is just fine. And then we basically have 180 degrees to do whatever we want and have our never risk getting hit by a ranged.
So tanks on skull then?
Yeah.
You play kind of like Desolate Host.
Face them towards skull that way. Okay.
Facing towards skull. And then if melee gets a line, they can just kind of put it where he's facing now. Just kind of out that window.
Yeah.
And then melee have this entire back area.
Okay, that gives range like the whole area then.
Yeah.
We don't need moon or blue.
It's in the room and a half here. Okay. Alright. Works for me. Let's get it.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Say, almost lagging.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mess in here. I've not been able to cast a spell for the past 10 seconds.
Pretty unplayable.
Do anything.
But like
What is
theoretically
happening?
it would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Man, this guy slaps.
Shit.
I haven't been putting on that curse either, Snooze.
Well, we also are down 2 healers, so
Okay.
it's a bit hard for them to keep up.
Yeah. Did we just swap a little bit earlier, Nucky? Keep those stacks lower? I don't know, it just seems like just off the bat, though. Even just like the first 2 attacks, I'm just getting fucking rocked.
I feel like this is a mini Orgazilla where you just kind of die.
It's just, yeah.
I mean, also, like, the scaling could be messed up, right? Like, we're in...
Yeah. It feels a little bit like that. It feels like if I had a bit more gear, it wouldn't be a problem, yeah.
Damn. What item level does this raid drop? Do we know? I can't see the loot list.
200, I think.
But that's what we're at now.
Yeah, right.
So it wouldn't be an undergeared thing then?
Quick restart.
That's probably just a little bit of a number thing. He is mailing like really hard.
Is this heroic or normal?
Heroic.
No, I think normal
Heroic.
drops 200. So heroic would probably be like 215 or something.
Start. Be right back.
It's not miserably undergeared, but could use a
Well,
little.
lag aside, that seemed like that was gonna work.
We're not going to lag.
So
At the start, I think there's just more people testing now, so.
Well, they said they're working on it to get it more stable.
This is sort of just how it goes.
So in melee, if you get it, just drop it where the boss is facing, towards the open area.
Yeah, like out that window that he's facing.
Yeah. Nobody will be standing there, or no melee should be standing there.
Five, 4, 3, 2. I think if you have the healing absorb before this one pop, that shit does so much.
Dude,
The
I'm
healing
gonna help
absorb?
Stone with the healing absorb on.
The healing, it's not an absorb. It reduces healing taken by 100%. The only way for you to restore HP is through the leech on your friendly allies.
Well,
So you can't health stone.
okay, but what happens if like I stack here and he pops that stone? Will that take it off? That's what I mean.
No, it's not a healing absorb, Marsh. Marsh, you're misunderstanding the mechanic. That circle stops you from being able to be healed by anything other than leeching from other people. They can still be healed no matter what.
How are you supposed to handle that when you get the both of
I think
them
you
at
have
once?
to DR and be topped off.
Well, ideally, if everyone's topped going into it, you can still stay stacked when you have the blue circles, right? Because the damage is reduced based on your HP. So imagine 100%.
The size of it is reduced based on your HP.
Oh, not the damage?
I'm gonna check damage. I don't think the damage is
It
reduced.
seemed like the size when I was reading it.
We need a better way to handle the leech. I feel like we're just not getting it off fast enough.
Marsh, it is a timed
It is a
debuff.
dot. It is a timed effect.
Well,
there
because
is
that-
nothing we
okay,
can
but
do to
people are
make it go
dying.
off faster.
Right, they're dying to it because their circles are getting big. I get that.
Because not enough people are standing
that.
on
That's
them.
what I'm trying to say.
It's not. That's a different mechanic.
So here's the deal. You take damage every second, and to counteract that damage, someone needs to be standing on top of you.
Two
That is-
people need to be on you.
Or two, whatever. It's like that Boston Crucible.
And yeah, the other one doesn't do fall off damage. It is only like it's near you. The size just changes based on your health, not the damage. That's what I mean to say.
Nucky ran around. It was like on the edge of his circle. I think he got hit and it grew right as it went off.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were just taking damage, so our circle's just like getting bigger and smaller. Didn't we just swap it before that? Like, I don't know, but
Yeah,
it's
boss,
So you'll both have it.
We both
Yeah, we
have
will
it,
both
yeah.
have
Raid, yeah.
This boss is not a DK boss at all. Just don't bring one of these ones.
kind of want to play Monk on this.
If you have a massive circle and it explodes, it does a ton of damage. What?
Yeah.
Dealing?
14k is only half your HP, right? So
Only half.
But if you're getting hit, you get hit by your own too, right? So if you get hit by yours and someone else's, you're in big trouble.
So what's stopping us from being like super hard stacked? The 3 lines take like 3 steps out to the sides, and then we use self ports and blinks to spread for orbs and restack back up.
We could try that.
Give that a shot.
and just basically completely ignore the leech because we're all stacked up anyways.
Exactly, and then
Yeah.
like the non-moving classes, so like it's like a boom can just chill, whereas like the warlocks can port on the circles, so we could like spread our ports a little better, and then blinks can just go not near the self ports. That's like 8 people insta moving within like 2 seconds when the orbs come out.
It's a lot of raid damage. The leech is 1k every 2 seconds.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
want
but
to
then
be
we can get
leeching as few
AoE
people as you
heal,
need.
right?
Maybe the leech is to just move out so they're only hitting a couple people. It's like move, like if everybody's stacked on star, the leech like moves out to the side. So the circle is only clipping half the group or something.
Yeah, we could try that.
I think the problem with melee too is when we get it, if one person dies and they're in melee, it actually hurts us so much with the leech. Then we just like slowly whittle down. 'Cause we only have like 4 or 5 melee, so if one person dies and we have the leech, it's just like it's rough.
Also, if we keep the whole vertical of star up, we can put a gateway up also for the. So I don't know if we want to use a gateway for the pull-in.
Oh, that'd be nice for melee, probably.
Yeah.
But the entire like straight through the boss, straight through star is completely open. Then we can just restack and keep going horizontal spreads.
So is melee doing the same thing?
We still taking them on skull, like facing skull. Melee just moves
Yeah.
out left or whatever. You guys just stick there and move out. Okay, you guys do your thing. All right.
So stack tight on star if you're ranged.
So
And if
mages go left, healers do light spread off star, and warlocks go right.
Yeah, and if you get the circle, move off the stack point, and then a couple, like just to the side of it a little bit, and then a couple people can jump in. That way, nobody has to move very far.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I wrote down the strategy I'm gonna try after.
It's coming out. Volatile ejection.
Two people stacked each other.
Circles are coming. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Zurier.
Then.
Spread?
On after the circles then?
Yeah.
Some people didn't go off.
Try to get back to the stack point.
Oh, I'm lagging. Is this one of those fights where everyone can just have like set spots later on in the like once we're like progged?
Yeah.
It'll probably be like that on Mythic for sure.
I don't think we want two of these stacked. Try to spread the circles a little bit.
That was smart.
See, I was fine DRing, popping out 2 seconds before the orbs go out with the debuff. So that's what you want to DR there, is if you have a debuff on the orb spread.
Can we wipe? I want to try something.
Yeah, we're gonna wipe here in a minute.
Can we establish that you understand the mechanics first?
Well, based on suggesting what we're doing now, but I'm gonna try something else. I just was saying it incorrectly.
Shocker.
And what do you want to do?
So I'm gonna trying to think of a boss that kind of functions similar, but we're gonna have 2 stack points, and 7 people in each of them in melee, and then we're gonna have some range just sitting on the outsides. Here, I'll show you.
Remember when we did that for Grong?
Yeah, perfect.
And that was like the wrong way to do the boss. We could just be in one stack point.
Yeah, but I'm just I feel like we're just taking when we all stack together. It's a lot.
We're also lagging, so we're not able to dodge the mechanics. So, like, the amount of damage we're taking is only going to go up if we reduce the stack points.
Too much variance there too, I think.
So we try groups. 1 on. Actually, let's just do groups 3 on purple, group 3 on purple, group 4 on blue. Zan can join purple, Zelmas can join blue, Cal can join purple, and I can join blue. And we'll try that, and everyone else can just chill out behind the groups, and maybe that'll reduce the damage we're taking. I'm not sure how we feel about that though. Like, just chill behind the groups. And if you get the debuff, you run in. So if you get and then each, I think there's 2 or 3 at a time, so just split up the leech debuffs, 1 the blue and 1 the purple. And then just take the lines to the right if you're blue and to the left if you're purple. Does that make sense?
Are we keeping the boss right where he is, or
Yeah,
in
yeah,
skull
keep it
again?
right there.
Alright. Yeah, we got like 15 minutes, so.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yes, we're going.
Alright,
Just go.
So like, one of these guys goes to blue and the other one goes to blue. Okay, so that's the other one goes
I just punted them and it went to you.
to take these out. And then you stack back up with your besides those guys just chilling behind.
Everyone ready to spread out here in a second.
Yeah, and this is just spread.
MC, I think you're supposed to go to blue with that.
Yeah, you're supposed to. If you have to circle, go to blue MC.
Swap here. Okay. Let's just swap after the overwhelm. Like, okay. Then we can just run out right away.
Can we get the tank up?
How did you die after I taunted? And why don't I have aggro?
I'm lagging really bad.
Yeah, I don't. I've taunted this boss like 3 times and I still don't have aggro.
Like you taunted.
I cast a void bolt and literally 6 seconds later it went off.
Slam me after.
So, did we just decide to stop doing these lines outside of the markers?
Well, the issue is people are lagging.
I mean, even if we wanted to react, like, I couldn't.
I mean, I'm just asking because the last 2, so the last 4 people that got it all went inside the markers. The first one killed me because I was standing inside the marker and was like in midair with Whirling Dragon Punch and just died.
Is that what we're supposed to take it?
I thought I was supposed to go outside the line, so you're supposed to go.
We can't move regardless of if we want to or not.
They're just supposed to go on the markers, yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think if this strat's even viable. I think it is. It's 7 on one, 7 on the other. Split up the leeches. Some of the more immobile range, just chill in the back. I just couldn't make groups quick enough.
I mean, I think everyone standing close to the boss probably helps a bit, just because of the movement of the eruption.
But
Makes it
also
faster,
healing,
yeah.
too, because we can all in
Keeps
theory
people
be in, like,
stacked.
a druid or circle or healing range.
You try it again, yeah.
The only concern I have with that is the spreading. I think that's a little difficult, but it could just be the lag.
I think having the ranged up and melee range is not going to be great because then they all have to run the whole way out when we get that mechanic.
Why don't you take a gate?
Split the difference. We can put a gateway in.
Maybe split the difference.
Well,
or something.
Like the warlocks can port back, but like Wit could probably chill behind the group, and Cosmic can chill behind the group, and the healers can try that.
Yeah, I'll probably be somewhere like around here.
Self-teleports need to be further apart. The orbs will flip clip.
Alright, I'm gonna do a ready check. I mean, we're lagging as shit, but I'm just... Because, like, in theory, if you're, like, on the blue side, you just take it right. If you're on the purple side, you just take it left.
The orbs aren't expiring for warlocks, so you might have to port, drop your orb, take 2 steps to the left, re-drop yourself, port, run back into blue. Just so it's safe.
We're gonna try to clear those orbs.
And I just turned on Limit Stream. They're basically doing the same thing as this. Almost. I can't tell. It's like
Based on what you've previously said about them basically doing the same thing, I can only assume they're doing things completely differently.
Yeah. They're doing a stack strat for
they're doing
the...
stacked, and they seem like they have some people behind. But they're like tanking it near the middle of the room. It's kind of...
That gets you more
not a bad idea.
room.
Yeah.
I mean, we could play it like Argus Sice and just all rotate, you know.
Yeah, that's what my first thought was, actually. Was like... But then I heard that if everyone stacks, then everyone dies, right? So I was like, oh, I guess that doesn't work.
That's the tricky part with
that. My thought was just tank them in the middle of the room, have the 3 people targeted, just stack on one side, everyone else just shifts a little bit. And
fuck it, we die.
What's the dangerous option of 1 stack point with 3 people stepping 3 yards out?
It's a ton of damage.
3 people will just get obliterated.
Let's do a poll here. I'm gonna do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I think we're gonna end up having 3 stack points basically, and then you just split up the debuffs between those 3.
Corruption, rejection.
So yeah, like Malik can go take his to get outpushed. We don't have enough right now.
No, I was standing in the middle and got hit by all 3 lines. I guess I'm supposed to stand off to the side.
I think they.
Not clear on what we're doing, I guess.
I think the reaction from people because of the lag and stuff was a little bit slow. That's what it was. Circles. Turn around and grab these orbs, but I can't. Gonna taunt. There's a few more out in range. You can grab. Ejection.
Oh, that was my bad. Hardcore.
Yeah, clipping orb killed me. That's all it was.
I think it's gonna be too hard to test too much movement mechanics with lag.
I just watched them. So they
It's the
do the
exact same.
first. Go ahead. They do the first set of lines where the boss is, and then they drag it to the middle of the room. Oh my god, this is lagging. I can't even go up to the board.
I only have lag sometimes, but it's always when I want a death strike.
Yeah. What if we just had we had them just in the middle of the room, and then everybody just fans out around them in a 360.
Do you want to just tell everyone to find a spot right now that they know they're going every time with the orbs?
So, 1, 2, 3. We'll try. I kind of did something with the groups here. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for putting markers in the middle. We'll just have boss will be at skull. Groups.
Tanks on X.
Yes. Tanks on X, boss on skull. Groups 1 and
That's really far.
3. Groups 1 and 3 on moon. Groups 2 and 4 on purple. 1 and 3 on moon, 2 and 4 on purple. And then if you're not in those groups, the tanks and the 2 priests and wit, just stand behind some of the groups and if you gotta just come in. Because we don't want to lose too much.
Where this boss is standing now too, that'll be wide open way back there too. So.
In hindsight, we should put like the shield, but if he has leech, I don't know if he's leech on his gear. But
Is he gonna get leech?
True. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. But we'll try this.
Yeah, we got like less than 10 minutes, so we should probably go.
Where are we taking the lines of this?
Just towards where he's at right now.
3, 2, 1. So if you do get the debuff with someone on your side, why don't you just walk to the other side?
Ejection.
Yeah, so get that out. Oh, you guys.
Oh,
It's
you're
just the
vertical.
Yeah, it's just like the lag, honestly.
Well, is that the correct spot though?
Yeah,
that would have been fine if you just guys were just a little bit slower. It's like the reaction of seeing it, and the ability and everything going on.
Spread?
We were both out. We were just both adjacent.
You guys were too close to each other. Yeah.
Nope.
If anything, MC maybe going far isn't the play. You know, staying closer, you get the better angle, right?
I just wanted to stay as far away from melee as possible. Could have resolved there too.
How does,
I don't know.
does this feel for
Tough.
melee? Is this better?
I like this much better.
This feels like Vera Mathras.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a good example. I was trying to find a boss example.
I'm taunting.
The only problem I have with this is this part right here where all the orbs are kind of like where we're supposed to be.
Wait, that's just people. Oh, is the turtle working there?
Yeah, it does. Turtle does work.
Okay.
Yeah, we could have people like me and Nucky are swap. doing
so
that
like,
as
in
well.
this
And
situation,
then
the
we're
off tank
soaking.
should be able to get all the close ones, and maybe hunters can go.
That's what
far.
we're doing. We're swapping right after as soon as the explosion goes out. We're switching and then just soaking as much as we can before we have to swap again. So
Can we res stairs or are we wiping?
You can res them. I want to see how. Like, we don't have timers, but like,
Trying
let's
to get
see if
him up.
there's gonna be a safe
Died.
area. Is there a safe area here?
Run away. Run
We're
away.
good.
Probably behind the tank, right?
Yeah, where that barrier is, a little bit.
No, not behind the fence.
It's on a big 360, so you
Yeah,
just,
it's like
yeah.
behind Skull. It's pretty safe, and then like entrance is also.
I don't think there's any safe areas, just fall off damage, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need to run away.
It's not even fall off damage.
No
I
one's
think
going
you
behind
just-
tanks, right? So we could have gateways going from both sides to the doorway and double gateway and drop barriers right on the door.
Well, I
The way the
I
boss
was
was-
thinking just go to where he spawns.
Yeah.
You could just put a gateway where he spawns, and then we could all just take it.
Is it damage that he does, or he just? I think he does. It's like leech healing,
He heals.
right?
He does a little bit of damage, but he also leeches. Yeah, you want to be absolutely as far away as you can, not just out of the circle. That's at least what the tooltip implies.
Is there any quick strat adjustments anyone wants to make to this strat, or we can just try to pull it one more time like this?
Just do it again. We have 4 more minutes, so might as well.
He might just despawn. He might not just.
Just
he
get
might
up here and pull.
Can we?
might not be-
Can I try? Can I suggest one thing?
Sure.
Can we try everybody just like spread in a circle around the boss, and if you get the leech, you go to the tank?
It's not
You need,
enough.
I don't know
you
if
need
that's
2
a
people,
deal.
Leech
right?
off of.
What about the 2 tanks standing next to each other, right?
You still are negative.
This
I
one,
thought you needed
So-
2 people next to you.
And we
Does-
can't have all the leechers do
real quick,
that.
does the leech? It does damage to the people that are around, right? Or is it just the
Yes.
person that has it on them?
Yeah,
Okay.
it pulls
So-
health off of them.
Yeah, that's not a good. This boss hits like a truck.
Yeah, but if the healers had to spend less time healing other
Alright,
people,
they're about to reset the
like,
boss. We're gonna pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Just do the same strat.
Wait, look what they just said in chat.
Yeah, that's why I covered that up. So
You
make
can
sure these
move
are
out.
separate. Good.
Ejection move out.
Get him out.
Did they even go out? Yeah, there we go.
They did. It takes a
Yeah,
second.
that's good.
And then circles should be next. When you're ready. Right after. Yeah, here's the overwhelm. I'm gonna spread.
Just take a health stun if you're like at 80 or under, so it's really small. And then tanks are gonna get close ones, and then hunters are gonna get far. I'll start. I'll get this set.
Swap them.
Yep.
This lag is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I think I ran through all.
What's going on?
I'm trying to taunt, but it likes 6 more than it likes me.
Yeah, I was on
What the
the
fuck?
I wonder if like zoning out and getting a new instance ID would put us on a different server.
I don't
said
think
something
this
in chat.
like it sort of feels like everybody has this problem.
Yeah, they said in chat that they're trying to mitigate the lag and they'll keep hungering destroyer active until we restart, and then swap over to a new boss when we're back. So they're gonna try to.
Both gateways are up.
They're
Both
gonna
gateways are up.
over it.
Limit isn't tanking it in like the middle of the room anymore. They're where you start.
I think they start there and then move to mid, but they could have updated their strat.
Because what we're doing is like functionally the same as just tanking him where he starts, right?
Yeah,
It's
but I
almost
think
at the entrance of the room.
This gets us more room, I think.
Like all around, I think maybe. Yeah, I think maybe a little bit closer into the room. We're a little bit closer to the entrance right now. Yeah.
Because we've got him like dead
Some more-
center in the room, so it gives us a ton of space.
I think the strategy honestly seems the best so far that we've come up with.
How much miasmas go out at like on one cast? Isn't it like 3 or something?
2 or 3?
Is that the drain?
That drain, yeah.
3.
2.
Might be a soft enrage because there was 2 of them.
359. We really got to just pull real quick before they shut it off.
That was our last pull.
Just run it back.
Down the road, should we have set marks for the cones? Because it just seems like people are still tripping over each other when they're stepping out.
Well, once there's boss orders for it and stuff, we can do that. Like a sign, like they'll like put a marker on your head and you go to the marker with the cone.
Oh,
I
yeah,
could
that would work.
have sworn it said it picked 3 people, but I think it was thinking of the beam.
Talenti, you're gonna go.
The beam is 3 people. The leech circles is 2.
6 is has to go to a work thing. Talenti, you're gonna do the group 1, so you're gonna be in moon group. Alright, let's go. Once Wit's ready.
Yeah, it is 2 people at a time.
Wit's in.
It's 2 at a time, but they overlap by like a second. So there's
yeah.
four.
Was that what it was?
Yeah. Feel like
I thought it was gonna be an Unet soft written rage thing.
no. Just pull without
Are we pulling?
Alright, yeah. 5,
pull, yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know where Zane is.
It's coming. Eruption is on.
Getting the eruption with the leech is so troll.
Yeah, no.
Circles are coming now.
We might need escorts for that. Oh.
Big lag.
Oh,
that
shit.
might be it.
That's
I
them
think we're
camping
done.
out.
Yeah, that's the end of
That's
it.
it. Goodbye, boys. We're all getting BT'd.
This dude's
I
tall.
don't feel so good.
Yeah, he huge. He's a thick boy.
Reach.
I don't feel
so good.
He's got like
I
the
can-
little spider monkey fin action going on too.
Movement is client. Oh, are we back?
I think it's just they're finally they're resetting everything right now. Oh jeez.
I think we're catching up to see our deaths.
Alive. Actually alive, so.
My healing is working.
Oh shit, I'm alive.
Just got one shot.
Real men are still alive?
It's me and you, Nuck.
I got this. Never mind.
He's gone.
Sick, yeah.
This boss hits so fucking hard.
Should be
Last
the end of
alive,
this,
baby!
right? It's 3 o'clock. Or whatever time it is.
I mean, just keep going until we get kicked.
Corpse rush him.
I feel like the gateway going to the boss's starting point is not safe because there's just too many people mentally putting orbs between there. It's just going to take one person to leave one bad orb and it wipes the pole or kills a person later on.
I mean, we can just make sure not to put orbs behind him, right?
Or just
There's
do it
enough room
clear.
like in front.
Like
Or,
right
yeah.
before that phase when we have timers, we can just do it clear with the tank or
Just start the
immunity.
timer.
Can you throw a system really quick, Mitch?
Yeah. What do
I'm looking for you.
He's Bulgarian.
Yeah, I did it.
Try those for cones.
Is Wit here?
Just pull without him. We gotta go.
Wait, what happened?
Wait, we're not putting behind the boss?
We can't put markers on people's heads, so we can't use.
No,
gun
just
markers.
run to a marker. Because
Yeah,
right
but
now,
2 people are gonna run to the same marker and they kill themselves.
I don't know, just throwing something out.
No, I totally
just
agree.
pull.
Once we have weak auras to actually
Yeah,
mark
shit,
people's
just
heads.
pull.
Okay. 5, 4, 3,
Don't fucking whistle.
1.
Hey, like, with the dude.
Hell, did your owner?
This is fucking ass.
Injection, get him for that.
They're all on moon. They're dead.
Yeah,
Pulling out flag is
this is just unplayable at this point.
Is there even there's no point to
time
even
to
like.
talk about
No.
it. It's fine.
I'd rather just do that.
You've seen all the mechanics, right? We have to come up with a good way to handle everything. Like,
Yeah, I think-
obviously,
think
timers and shit will help a lot, but
So like right here when we get these, I think you just don't want to run behind the boss. Like we have
Yeah,
way
running out
more
there
than
is
enough
better.
room to just stay on the sides.
Yeah, I agree.
And so you just don't run behind the boss
what's
and
the
then
more fun around the boss though?
we don't want the orbs in the gateway path because then when he does his thing we can all gateway out.
But they should be all clear by the time he reaches 100%.
That's true. But not putting them there just like removes that possibility, right? If somebody misses one.
If it gives people more room to spread out around the boss and not clip each other and stuff, like I think you should just spread out, like not worry about orbs, because like we're gonna run around and soak them, or a hunter or somebody with like an immunity or something can pick them up. Or if you're topped off and you can just kind of sidestep and pick one up yourself.
Did they leave a
That helps,
debuff
too.
on you?
No.
Oh, so you just
We're just gonna chill, I think. I don't know if it's worth pulling again. I don't know how you guys feel. We just literally lag.
I'm gonna say it's not worth for me because I literally can't cast spells.
Like I can't heal at all.
I know we haven't seen this part of the fight, or like the what is it called, the consume mechanic with a bunch of people alive. But I wonder, doing this strat, we can't get that far away. Like, it's not optimally far away.
I mean,
Just barely outside.
that's what the portals are for.
Well, no, even, that's what I mean. Even then, like, the edge of the room is not much further out.
It's when he hits 100% energy, so you can see it like the entire time.
Oh, I see.
No, that's not.
It's with him in the middle of the room. We don't have a lot of
Yes.
fall off damage. Yeah, I think
There's
that's
not
why
a lot of
Limit went
fall-off.
back to the side.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I feel like tanking him where he's at, taking him where he's at, and then doing what we're doing now might be like a hybrid of what we're doing now might be the better idea.
Yeah.
Plus, also
And then
boss
just-
travel is just annoying.
And then just make sure that the stuff in between the portals is cleared, and then we can just take the portals out.
You do have a while to get like as a Death Knight, just straight up pressing W and walking out. I had more than enough time to get out of like the initial circle.
Did anyone have a
So,
timer for
moving
how long
speed and
until he
stuff?
did the second?
So we
Probably
just
like-
flip it like that, right?
Probably like
Yeah.
around 2 minutes, I'd say, something like that.
I'm gonna go refill my drink.
So maybe just long enough that we can just gateway right to our spots on the pole.
Probably.
So to leave gateways the orange in.
Well, he was at 33 energy when we wiped there. So how long was that last pull? Maybe like 35 by the time we actually died.
It's probably 90 seconds to 2 minutes, something like that. I don't know.
Okay,
I wouldn't risk gating there then.
I think I do agree. I think we should tank him where he's standing and gate all the way back here.
Yeah.
I'm reading the mechanic, and that makes sense, but it doesn't change our strat that much.
No, just shifts it a little. And that does also mean that we'll have to be a little bit better about like clearing the paths too. But that's not very difficult for Snooze and I to do, or
When it's
for
not
people to do
lagging.
themselves. But yeah, I mean, even with it lagging, Snooze and I have been doing a decent job of keeping the room at least mostly clear.
Should we just hearth out?
Yeah, how do we get to the next?
Just wait. It'll the port will.
All right,
it'll
I'm gonna buy them. I'll be back.
It sounded like they were gonna restart the servers.
Yes, they are.
That's what they said.
Do you think
we might want to
um,
go the Ouroboros, honestly, if they're going to reset the servers? We don't get stuck in this